And Sports Shuffle breaking news. No, not with the Evan Longoria injury. Of course, that story is developing further. There's another story that broke today, and it's not in a good way. As, of course, Ray's already dealing with the third baseman Evan Longoria injury issue, MRI, and all options being looked at. In case you were wondering, well, hey, maybe they could bring up that Tim Beckham kid from Durham and plug him in at shortstop to help out Sean Rodriguez. Yeah, that ain't happening, as today from Mark Hopkins, the Heater blog, former top pick Beckham suspended. MLB just announced that the former top pick Tim Beckham, now playing at Durham, was suspended 50 games for drug issues related to a drug of abuse. The statement, the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball, announced today that the Tampa Bay Rays minor league shortstop Tim Beckham has received a 50-game suspension after a second violation of the minor league drug prevention and treatment program for a drug of abuse. The suspension of Beckham, who is currently on the roster of the AAA Durham Bulls of the International League, will be effective immediately. And this was just posted at 5:10 p.m. today on Happy May Day. Not so much for the Rays or Tim Beckham. And now let's get to what more we've learned about Evan Longoria's injury. And on the developing story of Evan Longoria's hamstring injury, things have been very vague from official sources. That has changed as of 17:22 hours Eastern Standard Time. Mark Topkin is posting on Twitter that the Rays say Longoria has partial tear of left hamstring, out 6 to 8 weeks. And from Friedman via Topkin, Friedman says Longoria could be healed best case in 4 weeks, then need another couple weeks to be ready to return to the majors. And Longoria pretty much summing up how all Rays fans everywhere feels on the injury. His quote on his own injury: "I think it sucks." Well, get healed quickly, Evan. We need you back out in the field. We're going to miss, for an extended period of time, those electric violins when you come to the plate. Get well soon. Rays lineup for Game 2 of a 4-game series set as the Tampa Bay Rays host the Seattle Mariners through Thursday. Lineup is as follows. Batting first, Desmond Jennings, left field. Batting second, Ben Zobrist, second base. Batting third, Matt Joyce, right field. Batting fourth, Carlos Pena, first base. Batting fifth, Luke Scott, DH. Batting sixth, B.J. Upton, center field. Batting seventh, Elliott Johnson, third base. Batting eighth, Chris Gimenez, catcher. Batting ninth, Sean Rodriguez at shortstop. And of course, the pitcher, 1MM, Matt Moore. According to BaseballReference.com, in case you were wondering, and even if you weren't, Elliott Johnson has played third base once in his career. That would be a yesternight. Hey, I just made up a new word, against the Seattle Mariners. Now it's time to look at how April went for the Tampa Bay Rays. As the clock ticks closer to game time, let's wrap things up with wrapping up April and looking at how our Rays did in the first month of the regular season, as the Rays did finish with their second best April record in club history after a 17-6 mark in April 2010. They own the best April record in the majors over the last 3 seasons, 47-26, at a percentage of .644. Interesting to note that James Shields and David Price tied several others for the Majors League lead with 4 wins in April, also tying right-handed pitcher Matt Garza, April 2010, and right-handed pitcher Annie Sonestein, April 2008. Shields is the first in club history to go 4-0 in April, and 1 out of 5 pitchers in the majors to do so, along with the likes of Yu Darvish, you might have heard of him before, and Robbie Ross of the Rangers, along with Kyle Lewis and Lance Lynn of the Cardinals. Even though this next stat might be a little bit moot with today's news, still it's worth noting that Evan Longoria's .453 on-base percentage tied Johnny Gnome's 2006 for the second-best April mark in club history after Aki Imamura .479 in 2007. Also, as far as Ben Zobrist goes, drawing an AL high 19 walks, second most in club history after Gnome's 22 walks in April 2006. Right-handed relieving pitcher Fernando Rodney's 7 saves in April, tied for the AL lead and third most in club history after, might remember these names, Al Reyes in 9 in 2007 and right-handed pitcher Robert Hernandez 8 in 1999. Al Reyes was also a right-handed pitcher. So with April behind, will April flowers bring May showers of home runs? We'll see, as tonight, happy May Day to everyone. Let's get ready for some baseball, Rays Republic style. Go Rays and get better, Evan Longoria. This has been Tampa Buttermouth in the zone behind the microphone, all crazy all the time. I'm gone.